I'm surrounded by books. Okay, I brought one box up and I've just been like looking through it and comparing, and yeah, I just want to give you some of my thoughts. And I am just really happy to have the book, and I'm absolutely in love with the back, like this colour. I'm just obsessed with it. My store has been this colour for like over a year. I thought I'd get bored of it by now and change, but I haven't. The pages are like the recycled 150 gram that I got the first time, so the colours are a lot more flat than the second sample I received. I really like this flat look. I don't know if it's for everyone. It could potentially look washed out, but to me it's really nice. There's just something charming about it. And it's all recycled paper, so I guess the reproduction of colour is not as accurate. Like the colours do add that finish, but the colours are almost secondary because to me it's about the sketch. Can't wait to send this to you guys, and I hope you like it. I want to just thank everyone again who pre-ordered this book. It was made during a time that was really rough. I was just sketching and using art as like a coping mechanism, which is always kind of been my outlet, but it was even more so last year than it has been for a while, and I think that actually allowed me to reconnect with my art on a different level, and so it feels super personal. I'm really proud of it, and yeah, I'm also very excited to move on to my next project. I learned that it's good to have already started another project before the project you've been working on is actually finished, and that way you don't get that little slump in the middle where you're kind of like, oh, a big project's finished and now I feel depressed because it's finished. I am still waiting for the dust jackets to arrive. Oh, and I do think I made an error with the spine of those because I didn't realise that the cover of this has added quite a lot of thickness to the spine, so I may have to readjust the folds. It is pretty annoying because I didn't want to add extra time when I was talking about trying to be as efficient as possible, but now I think I will have to spend a little bit more time just like refolding the just dust jacket. And I'm also a bit annoyed because I'm like, it's gonna look less professional, but oh well, like, I'm sure you guys understand. I'm not gonna reprint like that amount of dust jackets just to like fix 0.5 millimeter like difference, so I'm just gonna refold it, and yeah, please don't take notice of it. But yeah, waiting for the dust jackets and then I can ship it, and yeah, I just hope you'll enjoy it, and if you do, please tell a friend. Guess what arrived? Sorry if it's really loud, it's my fan. There's like a heat wave going on and it's just far too hot in this room. My covers are here. So this is like one of the boxes. I brought it upstairs. Very heavy and it was falling apart. They are printed on silk, 250 gram silk. Is that right? Yeah, they're printed on 250 gram silk paper. The only thing is I think the blacks are a little too dark. I wish I kept this lavender because I think I had it this color originally. But I just last minute changed it to black for some reason. Or grey. Yeah, it was like a grey, but it's turned out really dark. It's okay though. And I've tried it out. I was really nervous that this wasn't going to fit because the other sample I had didn't fit. But luckily it fits just like there was like no room for any more thickness. It's like very snug, but it fits. I'm super happy about that because I was really worried and it was like so stressed, and because these were meant to arrive on Friday and it's now Wednesday, I was just like, for those in between days, just like, oh, I want to know if it fits. Or like if I had to, I don't know, potentially reprint, but thank god I don't. I just really like it. Like, man, I don't know, I think it adds so much to the book. I'll show you how these work. They come pre-scored. Don't know if you can see that, it's kind of faint, but they come pre-scored on both sides, and so it's really easy to wrap them around. And for those who have the Patreon doodles, I'll be drawing them on this side, so when you open it, it will be on here.
Change after a traumatic brain injury, or anxiety or depression, or a cyclic mood disorder, or a stroke. We want to see that there's been significant change. What the process looks like. So much knowledge about what that transformational process
it's the first time I used my printer with the roller and the, I don't know what you call this, like label holder. And it works so well. It's so easy. And I have all the custom labels printed too. There we go. So I've just printed out 50 of the US orders. And these aren't the Patreon orders because the Patreon ones I need to draw in the front of them. I'm gonna do those ones out the weekend. And then hopefully I'll be able to ship the first batch by Monday. And then I'll keep going from there. I wasn't recording! Okay, well I just brought you over here to show you my covers where I've put them. They're just on the table. Please ignore the stains. This is not really my table, and yeah, I think they're coffee stains, but I don't know why they stained so badly. Anyway, yeah, I just admiring how these look on the table, and like I like just grabbing them and like doing the covers. I feel like it's really fun, but maybe it's because it's like such a novel thing. By the time I'm like halfway through this, I might feel differently, probably. So this is about half the covers in total, and I have another box I need to drag upstairs. Like I can just do the other box later at my own pace because this is enough for the pre-orders themselves, and then the rest should last me like a year or two, I think, depending on how active I decide to be. But yeah, it just looks nice. And I know this probably isn't the most aesthetic shot, but thank you everyone who also ordered sketches 2019. I will be packing those too, like the bundles and everything. So yes, a lot of packing the next month or so. Oh yeah, I was also admiring the samples here. Like I really like the spines, and I kind of wish that I kept the design, but I didn't for the final. So I'm a little like bummed about that, but it's okay. Like it's alright. Oh, it looks so good. Doesn't it look cute in purple? It looks so cute. Why did I go for black? I'm actually surprised I got it working. It's gonna be for the books to like seal the bags, to seal the bags they're in. I was gonna print a Gen design at first. Let me show you. This one, but then I was like, it kind of ruins the vibe. It's in the inside cover anyway. Although it's pretty funny, I still like it. I can't sit like that. I always want to cross my legs. Hey everyone. Today I'm going to be working on cover doodles for Sketches 2020. I've just counted how many of each OC people have asked for, and John is the winner by a fair amount. Like he has double the amount of requests than any of the other OCs, so I see you guys. So I'm gonna have to get started with these. I was thinking about doing this several ways because I'm not like super confident with my ability to draw directly in pen. It's not something I practice often. So yeah, there's a few things I'm thinking about doing, but I'm gonna test some stuff out on some paper first to see what I think will look nice, and then I'm just gonna have to go for it. But I'm pretty nervous about this. I'm just putting the pressure on myself, but it's only meant to be like a little doodle, you know, in the front. Just need to grab some paper. I guess I'll do. Okay, so I was thinking of drawing like the profile of the OC and then just like a message next to it, but how consistent that's gonna be is very debatable. I feel like I haven't really drawn them either for a while because I've been busy with formatting the book and then starting my new project, which has been a lot of research so far. I was thinking maybe I should draw chibis, but chibis are like, getting them just right is really hard. Because I tried doing that for the Patreon New Year cards, and I think some of them were cute, but then others were just like, oh no, it's not as cute as I want it to be. Why do I always want to draw them looking sad? Okay, I'll doodle my way out of this. It's cute, but it's sad. What if I drew it in pencil? Drew all of them in pencil? That would probably take a while, but it might be worth it. Oh. I was originally going to do all different ones, but then I was like, am I just overestimating myself right at this point? The thing is, when I offered this thing back in April, I was a lot more in practice with my drawing. It's so weird. I feel like I'm always like going in and out on these phases. Like sometimes I'm like super confident about my drawing because I've been drawing a lot and practicing, and then other times just like, yeah, I'm an artist, what? Oh, I could do this. This is quite cute. I always like drawing my OCs with bows. I think it's just because I used to really love Cardcaptor Sakura when I was young. I should pull up a reference of my own character from my book. Yeah, actually with all my OCs, I still just draw them from like my memory and my mind, because I'm like, I don't want to commit too much to the exact features, even though I have them in mind. And I'm usually better at drawing them in comparison to each other. And I'm kind of always tweaking them a little bit because my style changes and all that stuff. So I guess this is kind of like John's final design, really, this one here. Although there is still other drawings I've done of him which I feel like are nice too. Sorry, this one in the corner is really dark, so sorry, there's not much lighting here. This one? I don't want to bend this open too much. This isn't my book. Well, this isn't my copy. Okay, let me get my copy. Okay, I could bend this one to my heart's content. I find my style is getting simpler and simpler, which I don't mind, to be honest. I also like these ones, actually. So, and then with key, let's see. Oh, I also like this drum. This one, it's a bit more simple style. Oh, also the this one here, but it's slightly different to the rest. I drew this quite early in the year. Key, let's see. Key, the most changing boy ever. Probably this one, I like it. This one. And I do like the painted ones on this one here. Key changes it quite a bit, I think. I made him a bit more mature looking because he was kind of a cute boy before, but I think he's more like handsome cute. And then black is just, I don't know, I'm gonna come back to him because I always draw him differently. Brick's pretty solid, I'd say. The thing is with me, like, I've just accepted the fact that I can't draw neatly. I really admire people who can draw directly with pen, but I just can't do it. I've chased that dream for long enough, and now I know it's not how I work necessarily. Maybe if I chased it for long enough it would work, it would happen, but I'm pretty content with how I draw right now. It's a bit weird, but that's okay. It doesn't have to follow a standard procedure. And I think as long as it works for me, it's okay. I kind of want to draw like a funny version. Been really into drawing shoes lately. Alright, let me just work out the proportions. Alright, let me try again. I need to focus more. No, I kind of want to do that other idea. Why is 8-bit so easy to draw? Times like these I feel like, can I even draw? I was never really the doodling type of artist, even though I absolutely adore those types of drawings and wish I could do it, but it's not something that comes easily. Though I feel like I'm getting better at it, slowly. Okay, so I've decided on the style I'm gonna do these in. It's gonna be like this type of style. I drew the first one. Gave him a little stage and everything. So I wrote some prompts down and I'm going to do a few of each one. I'm challenging myself kind of because I very rarely do these types of little doodles. I think it turned out pretty cute, this one. Alright, so I took a break and I've now sketched out a few more. I finally decided on the direction I want to take. I actually started to doodle them on the pad. And then I've just drawn them on the covers as well and added a bit to them. I'm doing them pencil first because I just don't trust myself after not doing traditional for so long. But they're coming out pretty smoothly, so I don't know if I have that much to worry about. Just want to update you on my monstera because it's been 8 months and he's grown so much. Look at these leaves, they're huge. I repotted him like not that long ago, maybe a month or so ago. I think I'll need to repot him again really soon. And he's also got these aerial roots which are going absolutely crazy. Like they're so long. I feel like they're trying to make their way into the soil, but there is no soil, so it's just kind of like grown all the way down. There's more, there's like this one as well, and then there's this little one. It looks like it might intrude on that plant. Oh, I had to repot my, I can't pronounce it, but this plant, I accidentally left it out in the sun for too long and all the leaves went like this. But this one's doing okay. Got a lot of new leaves since I repotted it. This aerial root I shoved into the pot and it looks like it's kind of like digging in there, so I think that's okay. I hear that you can't, like when I repot him, I can't actually put these ones in the soil because it will just rot, but I'm really not sure. I have a pot in mind, but I don't know how, if it's big enough really. But I just purchased another moss pole, like an extension for this one, so then it will be tall enough for him. But yeah, he's absolutely massive now, and I'm kind of wondering if I should, I don't know how I'm gonna keep looking after him if he just keeps getting bigger, but maybe I'll just like move him to a less sunny location. It's getting a bit out of hand, I think. Yeah, they're growing forward as well, which I should have thought about. When I first put them on the moss pole, they were really neat. I don't know if I have a picture. But yeah, there is the update of Monstii. He is thriving. And yeah, I'm doing some studies today, and I'm also going to be working on John's character sheet, or like exploration, because I did a bit on Key the other day. Here I have my mood board for John, and I'm just doing warm-ups right now, but I'm going to draw some of his clothes. I think I have to commit to certain things now with my OCs and just leave it at that and be like, okay, this is how they are. Still not used to filming and doing things. I've been packing orders the past week and I haven't really filmed much of it. So today I thought I will try and film a little bit. I'm going to be folding more of the covers today. The covers are actually slightly too small in some cases, so I have to do this like really complex motion to like get them to fit. But some of them aren't perfect, so I do apologize if your cover is slightly off. It kind of kills me a bit inside, but I'm also like, I have to let these things go. I just don't have the resources to be like reprinting all of the covers again just for like 0.5 millimeter off. I'm sure you understand. I would if I could, but I can't. I have done the covers for 2 boxes. This is 1 box. Now I'm going to compile the packages using the eco-friendly bags I have, and I have my business card. I actually wanted to print a different design for these, but I still have so many of these left, so I thought I should use these up first. And then I've got a few of these, probably have to cut more. Loyalty card stickers, and then also, oh, I need the stickers. I think I left them downstairs. And then also UV cards. I have a few here. This one's John. I've been allocating everything randomly, so I do hope you get who you want. I think once I've got these packages done, I will keep packing the rest of the book onlys for the US round 1 pre-orders that I have. Last one spent. I've been saying on this vlog and the other vlog, a previous vlog, that I've kind of edited already. I'm like 90 minutes in and I've already done like a 3rd cut, and I'm thinking this vlog is just going to be really long, and I guess people won't mind because it's been such a long time. But at the same time, I'm just like, it's just me talking all the way through it, and I don't know how entertaining that is really, but yeah, we'll see, I guess. Doesn't really matter, does it? Just me updating you guys. With this vlog, hopefully I'll have more time-lapse types of clips. I printed out the next batch of orders I'm going to pack. I tried to take advantage of the fact that my label app that I use renews itself every month, so I was like, I still have a quota left in July, so I printed them early. and now I have a fresh quota for August. So I brought the stickers up. I still have more than half of them to pack, so it's just a lot of getting down to business. It's been a while since I picked up the camera, but for the past few weeks I've been busy packing all the orders for round 1, pre-orders, and I finally finished all the Patreon doodles. I did start them on the first week, but I wanted to get a good chunk of the orders out, so I decided to just wait until most of the other round 1 pre-orders were sent out to finish these off, because they also, doodling isn't my strong suit and I wasn't that confident about it. I got really into it after a certain point, so I really like how some of these turned out. I still need to finish adding blacks to some of them, and they're not like super consistent because they are done across a few days, so yeah, there is that, but I think they're fine as they are and I'm pretty happy with them. And some of them are really cute, so I think I might take pictures and then make like sticker sets. I really like the brick ones. Brick is really easy for me to draw, so these came out pretty easily for me. Yeah, these are the block ones, and then the key ones. There's quite a few key ones. I do really like some of the key ones, like these two are probably my favorite. I do like these two as well. So yeah, everyone's gonna get one at random, and I have to address them to all my patrons. So thank you guys for all your patience. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you like the little doodles. Oh yeah, this the one app and one 8-bit. I just addressed them all and realised I do have more app ones. I apologise, they probably won't be as elaborate as this one. It's just that I thought I only had the one, so I just went all out. I feel like the writing really completes them. Wanted to quickly show you the 3 app ones I was missing. They're pretty funny. I think app is pretty easy to draw, or perhaps like because I've drawn so many now, I've gotten used to doodling. Hey, it's been a while since I filmed anything in terms of packing. I really didn't film most of the process. I think after last year's 2-hour special, I'm just like, we've had the epic packing vlog. And thank you everybody who purchased a copy of the book. This has been my most successful pre-order, which is really surprising in some ways, but also I feel like I'm really proud of this one, so I'm happy that I could get it out to more people. I'm just really grateful for to have your support, just despite my absences here and there. So yeah, I've been taping them like this, using the vinyl envelopes, if it's just a copy of the book. And then I still want to figure out a better way to do my labels. But for now, I'm doing it like this. And then all I have to do is sign this. And also stick a barcode. If it's not a tracked parcel, I have to like cut off this barcode here and stick it on. Although I don't think these are absolutely essential, so I'm not sure if I have to do this, but I'm just doing it just in case. But then I have an extra customs label, and I've been saving these up and I have so many now. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to use this roll with my printer. But yeah, I have to figure it out. So this will do for now. I'm also putting a do not bend on. So yeah, that's the process for one, and it's pretty simple and pretty streamlined. Don't look around, this love is blind, I'm dying right now. I can see you. I ordered another batch of these in, I think it was June. I think I need to restock some of my other charms. I want to make some new charm designs, it's been a while. I really need a tape dispenser. I plan to declutter the studio soon after all the round 2 orders have been packed. Probably close the shop as well to restock. Because everything's kind of just gotten a bit out of hand, and I just never really set up a good space to pack orders. And organize it properly. Yeah, I did neglect some of the business stuff last year because I was mostly drawing and working on my art and doing classes instead of selling merch and packing orders. Do I have a pen? No, there's nothing. Okay. I'm also going to maybe get more stock shelves and pre-pack books. But yeah, I feel more like myself lately, and I just feel really happy, even though my circumstances have been a bit rocky lately. But we will get there in time. There is literally no rush. I hope this fits in the large. Oh, this might not go through. I think I have to change some of my weight classes on my shop. Loyalty card. Oh, I'm going to be designing new loyalty cards soon. Ooh. And also the rewards, finalising the rewards. I've been sitting on the rewards for so long, I just could not make my mind up. Let me focus so I don't write this person's name wrong. Ruse. God, my table gets just so messy so quick. I pre-signed these. I always I still always have to check because I'm paranoid I missed one. But nah, it's been fine so far. I need to print more of these. Don't know if I've got any paper left, the circular one. So once I do run out of that, I'm just going to use the new ones that I have, the blue ones. I think I have white ones too, these ones. And probably make some new designs. And some new merch, that would be nice. Because at this point I literally have a lifetime's worth of bubble wrap that I've collected over the past few years. I'm using it on some of the orders, so just so you know. I also have some clear tape somewhere. I don't know where it is. What's that? Still have a long way to go, but I think I'm getting a bit more orderly these days. And I definitely know there's a difference because I actually care, I notice I care more about how I'm wrapping stuff. Whereas before it was really messy and I would just think, oh, I can't make it new. But now I actually think that it's not too bad. At least it's not as bad as it was before. This paper is from all the boxes that I got from Mixam of the books. I've been using it to pad out these bundles. What a gamble! return here, and it's actually from September last year, September 2020. It's a copy of Sketches 2019. I only just received it now. It's interesting how
Sorry for the delay. We'll put you through as soon as an advisor becomes
I'm on
available.
hold with Royal Mail. I actually wonder what condition it is in. Yeah, it's not too bad. What are they doing? I don't think I filmed much of the state of the studio was in as I was packing pre-orders for the past month or so, month and a half. Now that I finally finished packing all the pre-orders 2 days ago, the following day I was like, okay, cleaning the studio. So I've decluttered all the boxes that I had. There is one that I've accumulated today, but I'm not gonna let it pile up, so it's just over there. I'm gonna recycle it straight away. I feel so much lighter now that the studio, there's like space, and it just feels so big, and I forgot how big this room is. Today I've been like prepping shop stuff, organizing my shelf and my stock, and trying to do things in advance to make it easier for me when I do get orders. So I'll show you. Let me show it. So this was full of Sketches 2019 too, but I've managed to dwindle it down to these ones, and I've replaced them with pre-packaged Sketches 2020. With Sketches 2018, I only have these copies left. However, I do have some B grades, so if you don't mind a B grade, then I still have this many. Just letting you know, it's pretty low compared with the other two. These are charms that I have to package. I've done a few already, here, and all in this one. And yeah, my pins have now dwindled down to just these ones here, and I may reorder them and make new designs, but I haven't fully decided yet. Prints and bookmarks out here. Oh yeah, I do have that other box as well. It just starts piling up out of nowhere. Yeah, I just refilled like envelopes here. Quite a lot. All that bubble wrap I still have so much left. These ones are spare envelopes I collected. Tissue paper. This area could use an overhaul, but it's essentially lots of different types of envelopes that I have for various products. And yeah, I need to still tidy certain sections, like up there. I'm actually in a good position to do conventions now. I kind of wish I signed up for some earlier in the year, because there's MCM London in October and there's Thought Bubble as well, and those were ones that I was going to do last year. They got cancelled. Especially Thought Bubble, like I've always really wanted to table there, but yeah, I don't have one. So I may go as a volunteer again, just to have fun and to see friends and see if I can get a table next year. I suppose it might be better because I'll have more merch. Right now I only have my books. However, I've yet to sell Sketches 2019 at a convention because it was released last year, and then yeah, Sketch 2020 is pretty much brand new. I guess I would have 2 books and some charms. Whereas if I go next year, maybe I'll have a bit more stuff, we hope. Monstii is growing more leaves because of the weather. So he's got one coming here. And then another one over here. Yeah, up here. This one. They're on their way. This is my little one that I had to repot and trim down. But it's grown a lot since I repotted it. And these are B grades of Sketches 2020. And they have very minor... Let me see. I don't even know sometimes. Maybe it's like that tiny dot. Sometimes I am just in a really strange mood and I think it's not good. Okay, I'll give you the example. This one, it has... Okay, the camera doesn't pick it up that well. There you go. Markings on it. Really small things like that on these covers. So the price is only reduced slightly because there will be a dust jacket on top of these covers, which won't have any problems. Right now, I have been making little packages for my friends. I'm sending some copies of Sketches 2020 to some friends. So I've just been making these little packages, which I think they look cute. That's pretty much it. I'm gearing up again to make new merch, different kinds of merch. I'm just looking forward to making stuff, and yeah, can't believe that's my job. Oh yeah, I think I should show you guys my new planning system that I've been using since December last year. And I know it's foolproof or at least for me, I know it's the one for me because I've been using it every day, and it's difficult for me to have found something that I can consistently use without it getting out of control or without it being neglected. I'll just mention it now, but it's called Noteplan 3. I've talked about it on a Patreon Q&A before, but I will talk about it on the vlog as well and show you how it works. And it's just my favourite thing in the world. It is paid though, you do have to pay for it, but I think it's absolutely worth every single penny, and I wish I had an iPhone just so I could use it on my phone, because there's no web version yet. I'm even like, I need to get an iPhone for this app, which is crazy for me because I don't like iOS, and I'm still considering it. But we'll see. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Anyway, really huge random segue, but I've just been staring at it right now on my screen. It just controls everything I do. I mean, I was trying to use Notion to plan, and it was working for a little while, but I didn't like the aspect of it not having a future calendar, and I did have some sort of future log that I created, but it's too high maintenance. I still use Notion for other stuff, and I have been asked to make my Notion dashboard available as a template, and I've been working on that. I'm trying to clear all the data from it so that it's still a working template with the databases that I made. It just takes ages, so I will chip at that slowly, and I'll send the link to you guys. But I think most people just want the layout, so I might just strip away all the database stuff. Although I was asked for the daily, so okay, I'm just gonna have to do it at some point. I'll write it in my note plan so that I will do that. Hey everyone, so I'm planning a little merch drive because I figured I haven't really worked on merchandise for my shop, and I would like to add some new products, and so I've written down which ones I'd like to consider. You may notice Plushy's hair. I have something in mind, but I don't know about these two sorry. This one I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to, but I've planned deadlines for the remainder. And then I've transferred everything to my milanote. Milanote is an app I've been using to plan a lot of my projects and my comic work and my zine stuff, and I just absolutely love it. It is a paid app, but there's like a free version where you can get 100 cards, though I don't feel like that's a lot really. I think especially for people who like to lay things out visually. This is my ebony board, so there is like a little sneak peek for you. Anyway, here I've created a little flow chart and timeline for my deadlines and which designs I'm going to be working on during that time, and I'm hoping to stick to these and give myself a little bit of structure. I'm easing myself into it with stickers first because they tend to be easier to design, and then pins, and then magnets, and then I'm going to make these bookmark magnet things. They're quite cute. I have a couple myself and I just really like them. I think they're a nice little piece of merchandise. And then loyalty stuff, because I'm going to be designing the new 2021 loyalty card, which I'm really excited about. And then I'm going to try and create a new sketchbook design, and then that'll be my little merch run over by the 30th of October, and I hope to do a shop update in November, because I think the sketchbook should arrive that month, though I am not entirely sure, so it all could just depend on when those arrive. So yeah, but that is what I'm going to aim for. I've just compiled a few of my sketches. I'll probably clean them up and post them on Twitter because I realised I'm just dead lately. I tried to add colour too, but I don't know how successful I was. I think I'll have to try again. But yeah, all of them are pretty much black. Within each of these boards I'm going to collect like research and like just type out things that I want to do for each project, for each piece of merchandise. Just try and be more organised and structured with everything I do instead of completely chaotic like I've been the past while. But yeah, I think it's nice to see changes in my behaviour after trying to create more order in my life for so many years. Yeah, it's starting to show results, which is nice. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I am using my Cintiq in the standing position right now, so it might look a bit funny. But I want to show you what I'm working on. They are a couple of block and brick designs. I haven't decided if I'm going to make them into stickers or charms. I think probably stickers, because I don't know if I can do a back design. But we'll see, maybe both. If I like them, and I really like them. I like the brick one a lot, so it's looking like maybe I will make charms, but we will see. Well, we will see. Here is the line. I try and do cleaner lines when I'm painting something. Okay, sorry, it's out of focus. I actually drew this block last year, and I've just altered a few things. And then this brick is from yesterday, so I just drew him yesterday. I'm working on the flats now. Brick is really easy for me right now because I already have the idea of how I want him to look. Since when I started him yesterday, the idea came to me. Yeah, with like the colours and everything. Whereas with block, I'm not so sure. Here are the flats currently. I think I'm going to change a lot on him on block. I'm struggling. Like, okay. So with the values, I want more of the contrast here, right? And it's okay because the collar is the darkest part and the skin is the lightest. But then there's something going on here that doesn't feel right. Whereas this one I feel like is more balanced. Maybe because there is a lot of blacks in his outfit and I should change that, but I'm also I've been wanting to change his colors and clothing styles and designs a little bit more recently, and I want him to wear more dark colors. But yeah, it's just really hard because his hair is black as well. Which I guess isn't a problem, but I'm still figuring out. When I turn the lines off, you can see that, I mean, it's clear, but it's just something about it doesn't feel so good. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna alter the values and see what kind of arrangement I can improve, because I feel like it is this area. Might make his hair darker just to see if it helps, because I feel like it could be that. Okay, yeah, I think that actually made it a lot better. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep tweaking and see what I can come up with. Then I'll show you the final design. But yeah, I haven't painted in a while, so well, I have painted a little bit. I made some merch recently. Yeah, so I painted some loyalty card stuff. This is for the rewards, and there's also going to be a pin. And then these two are for new loyalty stickers. So you'll finally get more than just 4. So there'll be more that you can collect. App and 8-bit. And then these two are going to be pins, but I haven't finished them yet. And these two are going to be stickers, but I'm not so sure yet because they're a very different style to these ones in terms of proportions. So I was going to make them as a 4, but these are, I don't know, they're slightly different in terms of style. Not too much, it's just that the heads and the proportions are slightly different. This one was on the cover of Sketches 2020, so I don't really know if I can change it. I mean, I could, but maybe I'll just redraw a key and use this and change proportions to match these two. But I haven't decided really. I drew this out quite a while ago, the day after I drew this one actually, but I just didn't get around to finishing it. I'm enjoying this process because I haven't really gone past the sketching stage. Apart from when I was working on the book, I haven't really gone past the sketching stage. Even when working on the book, I didn't really get to this type of painting. So it's nice to find a groove again with that and see what I can come up with, and also make some merch because it's been a while and I forgot how fun it can be. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming on Discord next Monday, so I might save this one for then because I should work on the pin, which I have on my iPad, so I'll show you some other time. Okay, so it's the next day. I finished the flats yesterday and settled on the colours. Maybe I shouldn't use the word settled. I decided on the colours and I'm really happy with them so far. because at this stage, if I'm like this excited about the flats, I'm just like, yeah, it's gonna turn out good. To be honest, like I actually like this type of style where it's maybe if I add back the line a little bit and then just keep the colors flat, I think it looks nice on its own, but I will render it out a little bit slightly with shadows and things just so it looks a bit more complete, because they are going to be printed. The colours don't look as good on camera, but they're more like of a pale type of palette, like softer colours, which you know I've been into lately. Whenever I do sets of my OCs, I always feel like one of them gives me a really hard time and the other one's like super easy, but at least I'm blessed with that and not both of them being really hard. And I've been learning Blender the past few days, like the past week. I've always wanted to pick up 3D, but my computer was never my computer was never good enough to run the programs. But now that I finally have one that can, I've been diving into it a little bit here and there. Was it earlier in the year or last year? Can't quite remember anymore, like the days just merged into one after lockdown. But I was playing around with UE4, Unreal Engine 4. I was deciding between learning that or Blender. And I mean, I got really into UE4, but then I think I just got a bit carried away with all the downloads and stuff. Now that it's been a few months since then, I decided to pick up Blender instead, and I'm really enjoying it. I kind of feel a bit sad that I didn't have the opportunity necessarily to pick up 3D earlier, because I feel like it's very suited to my personality, and I've always enjoyed sculpture. I have tried ZBrush before as well, for a little bit, quite a long time ago now. It was really laggy and like kind of impossible for me to use, so it never really got that far with it. But I've always been interested in learning 3D, so I have been messing around in it. I guess I could show you. I'm following a very specific tutorial, so I'm just making the same stuff that the instructor on YouTube is telling us to make. So this was the buildings that we made on day one. Let me try and see if I can render it. Oh, why is it at night? I guess it's a nighttime. Did I? Man, the thing with 3D is like I end up downloading so many materials and stuff. Like I get so obsessed with collecting stuff. It's really bad. Space. The sky is on fire. So yeah, I've got these like really cool ones. There we go. I might just use Eevee because this is not really working out. Okay, yeah, there you go. I rendered it in Eevee because Cycles was just too heavy. How do I get rid of that background? Yeah, you can just hear my computer just like dying right now. As soon as I booted this up. We made this like building, like low poly building, which was really fun. But yeah, I'm just like figuring out all the tools, and so that I can use 3D in my comic work, because it's just going to speed up the process so much. And I have a lot of geometrical designs that I want to incorporate into the story. So, well, I have a lot of like prop designs that I want to incorporate in the story, and I think it would be easier and better if I can somehow utilize 3D. Like it's quite common in practice, like in the industry now, to use 3D in combination with 2D. I want to be able to model my own designs as well. Not everything, because I know modeling takes a long time, so yeah, we'll see. It's mostly still going to be 2D, but yeah, I'm just going to use 3D as well to speed up the process and also help me with planning things and making it more consistent, especially the world as well, because yeah, I do want to eventually model the locations that I have in mind. But yeah, it's this whole like background stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this today. Update. I have an update. I have more or less finished block here. I just have to merge everything, clean them up slightly, just the edges and things like that. The camera makes it look really blue. I feel like it's leaning too blue already, so it does not help. I actually had less of the line originally, because usually I get rid of the line more or less, or paint over the lines. And so I ended up rendering the jacket a lot more than this. but I thought it would look too rendered, and I like my illustrations more simple, and so I toned it down and then increased the opacity of the lines, and I think it looks so much better. And so going forward, I think I'm going to use more of the line work in terms of a sketch, or cleaner lines than usual. I had to change his hood though a little bit, and that gave me a few headaches, but I think it looks nice now. Rick is, I mean, I haven't really done much on him, but he's almost there already. I just have to add maybe a few shadows, a few details to the shoes, and clean him up a little, and that's it. I think he'll be done relatively quickly, so I might save that for the stream and work on the vlog now. And I'm also just like super pumped right now about working on my comic because I just feel really inspired and motivated. So once all this merch stuff is done, I will have to reschedule some time. Oh yeah, I'm making a kind of a schedule today for my social media because I've forgotten how to post on my accounts. I'm not in the habit of posting anymore regularly, so I just throw things. I just throw things up when I remember or when I feel like it, which isn't a good strategy. So I need to like have some ideas about how I should be posting things, at least like a format. I think I'm kind of ready to be active again as well. Before I was like not really engaging a lot and just going on here and there, whereas now I feel more focused with what I'm doing, and so I don't think I'll get as distracted when I'm actually on the apps. But I don't know, I feel like they get you, like they kind of slowly, they're in your life and then all of a sudden they can take over. So I've got to be very diligent and aware about when that happens. So yeah, I'm still using like blockers and things to set time limits. It's like a real problem. Like we're so distracted these days, and it's because of the networking tools we use, and it's not good for overall human like attention, but whatever, that's a whole other discussion. Hey, I have just finished tidying up the studio a little bit. It's looking pristine, feels really fresh and airy, which I like about this room. Yeah, I'm just decluttering quite a lot. I found a lot of books that I want to donate or pass on to somebody else. And also I'm gonna go through my art supplies soon and probably get rid of a lot of them because I have decided to embrace the full digital art life and accept the fact that, as sad as it may be, I may not use these traditional supplies anytime soon, so I'd rather they go to a good home instead, where they will be loved and used. I've been working on new merchandise, because I want to do a shop update before the year ends. However, I've been delayed because of my sketchbooks, and the supplier told me that they're going to be shipping them this month in October. We're in October, and apparently they can take up to 60 days to arrive, so I don't know when they will really be here, so maybe the next shop update won't have sketchbooks. I'm also hoping to work on the new loyalty card design because I want to update the card each year, and I only have a few left of the brick design. I only have this amount left, so if you want a card and you haven't got one yet, I highly suggest you add it to your basket. I don't know if I will reprint this design. I probably will in the future, but maybe not right now. Perhaps after I've gone through a whole set of my OCs, I will reprint the original design and have them as like maybe a random loyalty card, or you can pick and choose. But yeah, that will be in 5 years time or something like that. I forgot what I was gonna mention something. Oh yeah. I ordered a sample of stickers, and the stickers arrived the other day, and I was like super impressed by them. I think I put them away. Where did I put them? Okay, I'll put them in these things. Let me get them out for you. I posted them already on my Twitter and Instagram because I was just too excited and needed to show everybody, because I've been showing everyone I know in my immediate vicinity. So let me show you now. Also, I was really happy with these designs in general, black and brick designs, so I just think they can turn out really nicely. Probably not the best lighting to show you. The hollow is really strong, and at first I was kind of taken aback because I couldn't see the colour of the ink underneath. But if you're under the right lighting conditions, like different types of lighting conditions, you'll be able to see it. If you're in a darker room, the hollow is more subdued, but if you're in an area with a lot of light, then it really just turns into like a silver colour. Let me show you on the table. I think it's actually better. I just found this company. They're a UK-based company, and I just found them from Google. And I thought I'd just try them out because they had like a sample option. And I, to be honest, wasn't super happy with my service. And let's say I kind of wanted to compare what I can get, like, because I've been ordering from Sticker App, but I wanted to see what other companies could offer. So yeah, I went on a hunt, and oh my god, just in love with it. And I'll order the big batch this coming week. And I'm excited to have stickers now in my shop because I don't actually have any of my OCs. I don't know why, because I really like stickers, so it's a bit strange, but I think it's because I don't always design. I focus more on books, so the smaller stuff kind of gets pushed back. Oh. They're both meant to have a hollow border around the design. Okay, yeah, I'm more direct in sunlight now, so you can see how strong it gets. There's a tiny bit of a hollow border. Don't know if you can see, like around his face and hand, if you can see that, yeah. And I thought I added that to box design, but it's not been added, so I have to add that in the final. Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm crying. Isn't it amazing? It's so good. Wow. Okay, I think this captures it the best. And I will have these in my store during the next update. Ah man, I haven't actually made small merch like this for a long time, apart from the Junkie Champs. It's not been a common occurrence for me. I kind of forgotten how amazing it is to get your artwork on a physical product, especially one that exceeds your expectations. The only thing is that these have a gloss finish rather than a matte finish, whereas the Sticker App ones have a matte finish. And I do tend to prefer the matte finish because of the way that the print looks. Overall, I feel like it's a higher print quality with Sticker App. But yeah, I prefer these really. I think the style doesn't work for every design, potentially because of how strong the hollow can be. But if you have the right type of design, then it looks great. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Obsessed. I am obsessed with these, and I will never stop being obsessed with them. I just keep looking at them and smiling.